Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to create this knot using surfaces in Catia V5. As always, just as a reminder, if you want to have the drawing to create this knot, you can go to my Instagram account and you will have it there. So let's start with this tutorial. So I have, in this case, I'm going to do the tutorial in a different way. So I have all the operations ready. As you can see, I have the knot done because if I want to, let's see, create all the lines live, the video will be really long. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the process or the steps that I have followed to create this final knot. So let's hide the final geometry and let's start step by step. So initially, what I have done as always has been create a point, a starting point. In this case, it will be the point that the green arrow is highlighting. And then I have created a line which will represent this path there. And then you need to create a vertical line using the origin and a parallel just to find where the corner will be, which will be this second or the vertical line that I'm drawing in the image. And now you just need to do a radius. So just be careful because the radius in this case is slightly bigger than the diameter, and this is just to provide a small gap between the surfaces when they turn into themselves, because if the dimension is the same, they will be touching and Katia will highlight this as an error and it will not be able to create the final geometry. Okay, so we now are, so let's just clean slightly the geometry. Now we have, let's see, this path in red till there. Okay, so now we need to create this bottom. Right, so firstly, what we are going to do is going to be to find 3 points. So will be point 1, point 2 as the arrows. We will use this point and we will generate a plane with these 3 points. So we have a parallel from the initial one and an intersection parallel down just to try to find the second point. And here it is, the first line. So the second point will be within this line, which is this one, as you see there. And now we have a vertical line there, and here it is the third point. So we are going to use these 2 points plus the end of this corner to create this plane. Okay, so now what we need to do is we have the plane and we know that we need a radius there. So we just need to create a line there and this vertical line. So this vertical line is going to be a parallel from the other vertical line is going to be a 10.1, which defines the diameter of the path. So take into account that the radius of the path is 5 plus 0.05. So the total is 10.1. Okay. So here we have the intersection, and we are going to use this point and this point to generate the half circle. There we have the circle. So let's hide these lines because we don't need them anymore right now. Now we need to find, let's see, where the second circle is going to start. And again, what we need to do is to create another plane which will contain the second circle. So the second plane is just a parallel to the YZ plane. Okay, so there, what you need to do is just create a line within that plane and try to find where the circle will end. So now again we have the two starting point, finish point, and we know which radius we are going to use. So if I open the radius is 5.05. Okay, so let's trim the geometry that we have so far. So you see here the path that we have generated, so we just need to end it. So in order to end it, we know that at the end, we need to find the middle point there, or the center of this arc. So in order to do that, we have done, let's hide this, we have split that line, and now we are going to create a point just in the middle. So there you have the point in the middle. Now we are going to finish this. So we need the vertical line and we need the plane which is going to contain this final path. So we will use this vertical line and this point to create the plane. Here it is, and now here we are going to create this line which is contained in the plane and is in X direction. Okay, so we just need now to create the corner between these two lines. The corner with the dimension that we know from the drawing, which is 5.05. Now we just need to trim the final path. Here it is, the final path. So one trick that I always use when I need to generate this kind of paths, so let's just hide all these operations because we don't need them anymore, is just to do a joint. Even we know that the trim is just a single curve. With the joint, what we can do is check if all the lines are tangency. And in this case, it's very important because if you don't have a proper tangency transition, then the final operation will fail. Okay, so now we can go and generate a sweep using the center and the radius. So we know the center is the path that we have created, and the radius is 2.5. So let's just show it. And now we can just close the open ends. So just with a fill operation, it's closed, and then we can join finally the three surfaces. So if I hide this, so these are the three surfaces as joined. So as you see, this is the final node. You can see the path and the final geometry. And if you want, you can create now a solid from this node, just because we have the surface is fully closed. So I can do that really quick just to show you how it will be. So we have jumped into the part design. Let's activate part body, and we can use this option, close surface, and just pick the surface itself. So now we have this as a solid element. So this is the end of this tutorial. So yeah, the reason why I have not done this live is because generate all these lines in surfaces is taking too long, and it will end with a really long video. So I have tried to give you the idea and the steps, so now you can play by yourself using the drawing that you can find in my Instagram account, and you can try to play, and let's see if you are able to generate the path and create the final node. So I hope that this video has been interesting and useful for you, and if this has been the case, I would like to have your likes and also your comments. And if you haven't done, haven't done it yet, I would recommend you to subscribe to my channel and activate the notifications as well, just to receive all the videos that I will updating in the next few days and weeks. So see you soon in the next video tutorial. Have a good day.